Right, we come to the so-called 39 dead bodies in Essex, alright? We're told this fantastic story of 39 bodies. Well, Vietnamese bodies, then Chinese bodies. Somebody better make up their pig in mind. Now, I've just watched the 3-minute media piece on this, and quite frankly, it is pathetic. It's scripted to the hilt, staged to the hilt. It is telling us that this is not a true event. It's telling us. But of course, are Chinese Vietnamese? Or Vietnamese Chinese? No. Media needs to make up the pig in mind. They're asserting that they were Vietnamese that died. Then asserting that they were Chinese that died. How the hell can you make a mistake in life of that degree? Ah, what a wondrous web they weave when first they practice to deceive.
Holding on to the only photographs she has, Hong's mother can't stop thinking about her missing son. You only left home because you care about your family, she says. Your journey must have been so miserable. This family still doesn't know if he's alive.
So he's got passport photographs. 4 of them. Huh? Out of a machine. So he didn't cut one out then? What's he doing with passport photographs? No passport. Come on, one of these should be cut off here and sent to the passport office.
Dead. But
let's go back.
Your journey must have been so miserable. This family still doesn't know if he's alive or dead. But they do know he was supposed to be taken from France to England and was promised a job. Then...
Hang on, taken from France to England, so he came all the way from Vietnam. That's a hell of a long way. Because he was promised a job in England when he was in France. So he was making his way to England anyhow. As one of the many invaders, the thousands of invaders. Working illegally, not paying taxes in the United Kingdom, or England as it is, specifically here for this fella. They're not paying taxes, they're thieves, vagabonds. Right, blackguards. Not paying taxes, but we have to pay taxes. We English. And the rest who come in legally. Well, maybe most legally, but then again, most not.
Communication stopped.
Hang on. So he's gone on into a truck in France. Okay. With 38 others. They open the pigging back door. The driver says, "Hey, get in here," and you know, I got my whack. Oh, you know, I got my bit of money here. Get in, and you'll freeze to death in this refrigerated vehicle. Oh, fine. Oh, I'm going to get in here. Oh, it's nothing cold in here, isn't it? How many hours are we going to be in here? Oh, well, only till you freeze to death. Oh, thank you.
Alive or dead. But they do know he was supposed to be taken from France to England and was promised a job. Then communication stopped when the lorry was found in Essex.
Hang on. When the lorry was found in Essex. I would ask anybody that is listening to this, could you possibly tell me who informed the authorities that there was a container truck, a refrigerated container truck, with dead people inside? Who reported it to the authorities? I haven't heard anything from the media of who reported this lorry, this refrigerated lorry, of having 39 or dead people in the back. Now, each and every one of us in life, come on, has passed a lorry at least once in our lives, haven't we? Just parked up on the road. Did we phone the police and say, hey, there's some bodies in there? No, we just walked past, it's just a lorry. The doors were shut. So, who reported it? Who reported that lorry out of hundreds of lorries around the country? Huh? Phoned up the police. Oh, yeah, madam. Yeah, so, right, you've seen a lorry and you suspect it got something on board it shouldn't have. Well, I'm sorry, madam, but we're not going to waste our time coming out here, you know. What's that? You got 39 bodies in the back? Oh, how did you come to that then? How did you come to that conclusion? Well, I opened it up. Whoa, what are you doing opening up a van? Why aren't you doing like anybody else, just walking past? What attracted you to it? Well, it's all the skeletons, you see, that were banging on the side of the van. All right. Well, I'll send an officer down to find out what's going on. All right. Okay. I mean, as stupid as that, isn't it?
Communication stopped when the lorry was found in Essex. We thought he was supposed to be taken by taxi, and we were told it would be safe, his father tells me. We didn't think it would be a lorry like that. Holmes' brother Zian tells me he wants to go to England so his family will know one way or another. He has a passport, but his income is so low he would not meet the normal requirements for a UK visa.
What a load of tosh. What a load of tosh. Has nobody ever thought for one moment that every day hundreds and hundreds of foreigners come as tourists to the United Kingdom? The media here are saying, in fact it's the ITV, are saying that he can't come. Yes, he can come as a tourist. And we can go to his country as a tourist, to this Vietnam. Or China. Somebody better make up their mind in the media. He can come as a tourist. And so there's no restriction. What's he doing there? Seemingly well off. The surroundings are well off. He's not exactly impoverished.
He would not meet the normal requirements for a UK visa. That's the case for
yes, he
most
does.
people here in rural Vietnam. And it's why so many see their only way to the UK is paying smugglers tens of thousands of pounds with borrowed money.
What for? What do you come in all the thousands and thousands and thousands of miles to work illegally in another country? You're criminals. Criminals. They're happy. Go lucky. Look at them. This is contrary to everything that this picking media has just said. They're well off. There's no problem with them.
And it's why so many see their only way to the UK is paying smugglers tens of thousands of pounds with borrowed money. In the same Vietnamese village of Dien Châu, Hung's cousin is also missing.
Huh?
Tiep's father tells me it's his youngest son, just 18 years old, who they believe is among the dead. He has a distinctive birthmark behind his ear, he tells me. Also a mark on his left hand. He hopes this information will help police with identification. Then, they were shown evidence of the smuggling gangs involved and how much they charged to put 39 people into a refrigerator lock.
That's not evidence. Yes, my lord, that's evidence. Eh? Evidence, is it now? It's somebody who has simply typed in some information onto one of these fancy phones and has just held it up. Oh, it's a crack of it. Well, I'll tell you what. Right. Remember the context. Alright. This piece here is Vietnamese mother waits to find out if her son is dead or alive. Now, that's Vietnamese mother from Vietnam. This is Vietnam. And they're impoverished. Okay? Now, are you impoverished? Am I impoverished? No, we're quite, evenly balanced, if you like. But we're not in the situation that is being painted by the media of this country and its people. Alright? We're not in that situation. We're not desperate to get into another country to earn money and to get a better lifestyle. Okay? So these here are on a lower way of life, lower lifestyle, and want to improve it. Okay? So they want to invade countries like England, and again, not pay taxes, not contribute to the country that they've invaded, but take from the country. Okay, now listen to what he's just going to say.
And how much they charged to put 39 people into a refrigerator lorry. Tiep's last texts say,
sorry.
I'm on the way there, Mum. You will have to pay £10,500. You need to pay them.
Right, you need to pay them £10,500. First of all, nobody transports somebody and doesn't get paid for it. You get the money, then you transport. That is the way of the underworld. Secondly, they're coming from an impoverished country, an impoverished background, an impoverished family. Could you and I, in our position, afford £10,000? No. But there are 39 people here of an impoverished, so they are making out, country, impoverished family that want to get their sons to a better life and money and etc. Okay, can afford £10,000. Now £10,000 on 39 persons, hey? Get real. If you can afford £10,000, you're not exactly impoverished. And especially at the rate that you can probably buy a, I don't know, I just get fed up. Excuse me, I just get fed up because these stories are so pathetic.
Those messages were sent the day before the lorry was found in Essex. The family says the fee would be paid to an agent who would visit them after Cape called to say he'd arrived safely, but that call hasn't been made. A number of the families I've met here tell me they do have other relatives in the UK now who could help identify the bodies, but they're terrified to come forward.
See, Vietnam. Again, notice, Vietnam. It's not China.
Now, who could help identify the bodies, but they're terrified to come forward, believing they'll be arrested and deported immediately, because they're currently working illegally in nail bars and restaurants, paying off their own debt, having survived this dangerous and expensive journey.
What a load of crap. Paying off their own debt? Doesn't work that way, dear boy. Doesn't work that way. Not paying taxes. Illegally in Chinese bars and restaurants.
The names and the stories of the missing are starting to emerge here. Pham Tra Mi, a 26-year-old woman from Ha Tinh, whose last text messages to her parents said she was dying. Nguyen Dinh Tu, a father of 2 from Yen Thang, whose wife is now in hospital here, inconsolable with grief.
Here in... Oh, it just gets even more pathetic. What was his last text message? It's cold in here, isn't it? Just pathetic, isn't it? Utterly pathetic. Let's have a look at the Chinese one, shall we? The 39 Chinese in the back of the digging truck.